Welcome to the second video on our Scrolls deck design workshop for ElectricGar. We're going to play his deck against the AI and medium AI just to keep it standard, and we'll make some comments as we go, and we'll look to see how it wins and look to see what we can do to make it better. So we'll just jump right in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think with a hand like this, we're probably going to be, since we're lacking a lot of creatures, we're going to probably just try and get to our mono energy strategy, and just go ahead and let ourselves get up to 4, 5, 6 energy and just see what happens. Okay. Oh, we got a copper automaton. That's good. I think the potion of resistance we can let go of. The copper automaton, we'll try and get value out of them while we can. Even though we could probably just spark this wolf next turn. We see at this point now we have 2 wolves that we need to spark, so we'll go ahead and part of me wants to keep a spark, part of me wants to keep a copper automaton, because I want to hold on to this destroyer. Let's go ahead and let's pitch a spark. I don't know if that's the right play or not. Alright, so we're doing good from a control standpoint. We're just maintaining the board while we play out our threats. Okay. Scatterguard. Alright. I think in this instance, I want both the Scatterguard and I need the Automaton to take out this Frostbeard. So I'm gonna have to let the Destroyer go because I want to keep progressing at the same time. So Copper Automaton down, Scatterguard up here. We will see what happens. Brother Wolf, okay. Alright, we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to pitch this destroyer to get scrolls here, so we're still playing stuff out. Okay. Grave Operator down. Put him. Let's do this. Let's put our Scattergunner. I don't think we're going to see a rally. I'd rather take out that Brothers of the Wolf. And then we will put out a Gravelock Raider. And since it feels like we're in a more controlling position, we can probably So this useless contraption, I've never really been a fan of the useless contraption, and at this point it doesn't seem to get me anywhere still. So I'm not going to play it so that I can hold it for next turn so I have something to sacrifice. And I know that doesn't really play to the strategy of the deck as much, but I still think there's value in that. So where I would have last turn just drawn this Gravelock Elder and not had anything to sack to get him up to 5, I can now use this useless contraption so that I can play out a Gravelock Elder. I can take out the Weirdbeard Frostbeard. I can put down. Yeah. I think we'll move our Gravelock Elder over for some protection. When Scattergunner got nerfed a little bit, he used to have 4 health, so now he's more of a glass cannon. So we have to think about that. Okay, Tribal Memorial, but we'd rather get 2 scrolls, I think, at this point. Okay. So let's slide everything up. Let's put our Potion of Resistance on our Gravelock Elder. And then let's make sure that that kinfolk doesn't come... Let's make sure that kinfolk wants to come down, I think. So, our rationale here is this Hellspitter Mortar. If I cast it up here, let's make sure that kinfolk wants to stay where he is. So we'll put this Hellspitter to sort of protect this area. And I still think the Potion Resistance on the Elder is better than the Potion Resistance on the Hellspitter Mortar, because I care more about this Elder than I do this Mortar, because it was a bigger investment and has a bigger ability. So hopefully we can get the kinfolk attacking into our Hellspitter Mortar. Yep. Okay. We're going to draw 2 scrolls. Yeah, we're going to slide over. Slide him over as well, so if that brother comes down, which he probably won't, we might be able to Ember Bonds him. But I think our lane of attack at this point, especially with this Eternal Statue, is going to be these 3 lanes down here. So we want to dictate that. So if that Brother Wolf is going to stay up there, I'm not super worried about him. Yeah, at this point, I'm okay with that position. So, and yeah, so this is an odd spot for us, just because the way I've been playing this deck thus far, I haven't been getting growth. It would be good to have growth, so the memorial I sacked, I still think was the right play, but to recognize that we need to get there, and we need to have growth in order to play that stuff out, or play out like a Champion's Ring. But I don't know that sacking 2 scrolls to get a Champion's Ring, and this is probably one of the things that we'll see in this deck, is that with only 4 growth spells, there almost isn't value in sacking this growth, so that we can get our sacking to get this playable, because really there's only 3 other scrolls in the deck that are going to be playable with this. So for me, I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to draw 2 scrolls. The nerfed Infernal Blast. It's kind of sad to see. I like it, but it just doesn't seem to do enough anymore. We'll go ahead and put we'll put the Ember Bonds up here. I don't think it's going to work though, because he can just summon Wolf. But that'll be an interesting interaction to see. So. Yeah, okay, so if he uses the alternate summon ability, then that means he doesn't take damage from Ember Bonds. That's good to know. I did not know that. So, okay. I think we're going to stick to our plan of just attacking down here and ignoring what they're doing up here. Because I think we can still win the race. What we're going to do first, though, is we're going to Magma Pack this wolf to make sure it dies. It's going to take out that whole memorial, but I'm okay with that. we'll get rid of that infernal blast. Okay, so now we can play out another scattergunner. Slide down, slide up, so that we can deal. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, we're just trying to maximize the damage we deal, so we'll leave this scattergunner here. Maybe he can do the total 8 points, and maybe this Gravelock can deal the hit 2 more times here. And then we might be using an aggressive magma pack here shortly. Oh, maybe not. Catapult of goo. I think at this point we're still trying to be aggressive, so we're gonna let the goo go. Another ember bonds. We'll go ahead and put that on something that matters this time. Put that here on this wolf. Put down a Gravelock Raider. Put him back here. We'll use a useless contraption. How about that? We will go ahead and defend this lane. Just so that I can say I've cast a useless contraption. Okay. Well, we're gonna pitch this tribal memorial. Okay. Then I think we're going to stick to our plan of letting these two guys finish off these 2 lanes. We'll cast down our automaton. We'll put them over here, and then we'll burn out a we'll burn out this. It doesn't really matter which one we burn because we're going to kill the other one. Okay. There we go. So magma pack for the win. Nope. All right. Let's see. We'll try and get lucky here. Since we pretty much have this wrapped up, we're gonna. Okay, we did not get lucky. Yeah, I wish there was a better place we could have put that copper automaton, but it was not to be. Let us also slide down. Here, and we're a little cramped on space, so I think getting in a magma pack just to clear out some space and do 2 points more damage. I would have liked to put it on that copper automaton, but that Frostbeard made it, so that would have been a waste. So on next turn we can slide this whole, because we have these 2 spaces free, we can slide this whole team down and take out anything that needs to be taken out. Yeah, still don't really care about what's going on up top. We won the race, I think. So let's see what we can get. All right, spark. Let's just spark for. Why not? We'll slide everything down. cast out this just in case, and we will win the game. Well, that was a good match. One thing we noticed that we made the comment about is that we didn't really get a chance to use growth. That might have been my fault. I mean, that was my fault, but it was also because we didn't really see a lot of growth. So if we want to make this a true aggressive hybrid deck, we might need to change our strategy up a little bit. Since the Infernal Blast nerf, I think there might be room taking out the Infernal Blast, but I did like the way the Gravelocks felt. It seemed like it was a good good synergy between them, obviously, and maybe we'll just make this a Gravelock deck that sort of uses the other powerful scrolls. But we'll figure all that out in the next video. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.